What time is it?
It's Adobe Digital Leader Live lesson time.
There it is. Well done, NOC. Welcome everyone to the Safer Internet Day, a week early for all of our Hibernian friends. What's the deal over there? You guys just taking it off?
We just love Valentine's Day so much. We just want the whole week off.
Oh, very
a lot
passionate
of love
lovers
over here.
Cool. Well, we've got an absolute smorgasbord going on today, as usual, for Safer Internet Day. You can see on the scrolly down the bottom, bit.ly/SID, Safer Internet Day Express. Get your challenge page there. It will be useful for today. But before we dive right in, rule number 1, NOC.
Hey, pause us. If we're going too fast, whether it's just our accents, talking too quickly, or if you're still having loads of creativity going in your classroom, just hit pause and catch up with us later on.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be on the browser. Nicole will be on the iPad because she's the queen of iPads, as we all know. So you will get 2 goes to see what we're doing. Number 2, claim your certificates. It is in the folder. I've been very, very organized this new year, and it is in there. So about 4 o'clock, you'll get a link to get certificates that you can give out to all the pupils and even the teachers in your class to do it. Number 3, Nicole.
Pizza parties, absolutely right up my street. I think it's actually, we're going to be causing some ruckus in some areas. I think pizzerias all across the UK are going to be like, what is going on with Safer Internet Day and probably World Book Day? Lots of pizza.
Well, actually, we're having our first 2 pizza parties happening next week, one in Scotland, one in Northern Ireland. So there it is. It's all happening. The details are on the challenge page. Yes, you do need to go to one. The details are on the challenge page of how you get involved in the Express School challenges. Basically 100 pupils or all of your 4 classes. If you're a small school, if you do your challenges, you can get loads of swag. And if you do 3 challenges, that's when the pizza party kicks in. Loads of swag, loads of pizza. Cool. Right, let's have a look-see at this and get that off. Safer Internet Day. If you're on an iPad, what is that about? What's that crazy graphic about on there?
A very fancy QR code, which all you need to do is hold your camera up and scan it, and it will take you right here in your browser.
Yeah, exactly. Open that camera up and go. Right, let's have a look and see what we're doing today. First one, guided challenge video. This is on the home page, especially for us. You will find a guided challenge for Safer Internet. You're going to personalize it. You're going to change the text, replace the images. You're going to use Gen AI. You're going to add music. And then we've got some suggested text, which you've got down here. Now, I know it's a little bit more tricky to get suggested text on the iPad, but you can always, do you know what? Queen of iPads will tell you how to use the microphone. She'll do all sorts of stuff. So there we go. Right, that'd be the first one. The second one is make an infographic as well. This one is because my dad got scammed via email for 400 quid out of his account. So I've been, I know. But I've been teaching him about how to, get back on track and understand how to spot scams. But let's have a look at this first one. So let me just share this tab instead. So I'm on the browser, but it is exactly the same on the iPad as well. And what you'll see here is if you go down on the scrolly, down. Ooh, guided activities for every subject. Create a public safety announcement video, and it's actually about 3 ways I stay safe online. I say safe online. So you need to get it from there. That's where you need to click. Maybe we can just nip over to the iPad screen very quickly just to make sure that it's the CM. Let's get it up there. You just have a little scroll.
Have a little scroll down. There it is.
There it is. Yeah, nice.
Simple.
So give it a click. Yeah, exactly. So give it a click. I'm going to give mine a click now. Click, blammo. It comes straight in. Getting everything ready. Now, let's do some things to make our tab, to make our sort of desktop or screens a little bit more streamlined. First of all, the search. We can get rid of that. Next, we're going to give it a title. I'll put SID Video 2025, something like that. Cool. I've renamed it. That's always the first thing you should do, of course. And then also we've got this Learn tab. Now, these Learn tabs are great, and that's one of the reasons we wanted to show you this. Because what are the Learn tabs all about, NOC?
Basically, how you're going to learn how to use this guided activity. So you can get started, and you'll also see there's a little video there. There's a little play button, but you can pop that video out and it will show you step by step what you could do to create your own public service announcement in this guided activity.
Yeah, so after this session, because we don't need it now, so I'm going to press the X
No,
there to get
we're going
rid
to
of
be
it.
your learning guides.
Exactly. We are the Queen and me. So we're going to show you how to do this, 3 ways I stay safe online. But do you know, NOC, what is the theme for 2025?
Well, that's it. It's all about scams. And if it's too good to be true, then it probably is.
Too good to be true. Yeah, you're absolutely right. So let's get cracking by what kind of things should we do? Well, I'll tell you what, the first thing that we could do is, let me show you about themes here. So you've got themes. So if you click theme in the top here, it'll open up now. And this video is okay, and it's got kind of this, kind of bluey, yellowy, purpley theme going on, and that's all right, but it's not my vibe. So I'm going to go and scroll down, and I like this one. Oh, it's professional, it says. Give it a click. Now, I've given it a click, and one thing's changed, but not much else. But you can shuffle it around until you get the kind of thing you want. I like this one. You know, I'm a big fan of electric pink, don't you?
Yeah, big fan. Either that or purple, like our ticker here as well.
Yeah, I do like a bit of that as well. So go in and choose like a theme and have a little, you can see the little shuffle button there. It'll let you go through and sort of choose a different thing. Sometimes, you know, you have to press it a few times before you get the one that you want. But I'm going to wait until electric pink comes back again. Come on, electric pink, you can do it. Where are you? It's shuffling, you see, so it's a completely random. Oh man, this is not good TV. Anyway, there we go. We got it right. Now, don't forget that this is the same all-in-one editor as you would use normally, but you have this timeline at the bottom, and this here. Now, Nicole knows what this is called. What am I doing here, Nicole?
Oh, you're scrubbing the playhead back and forth.
Yes, I'm scrubbing the playhead, and it's going through my 5 scenes, which I've got down the bottom here. So this is your timeline. This is where all the magic's going to happen. There's lots of animations and stuff like that on here. So it's a really good way to start working out how we can change things up. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change the title, 3 ways I stay safe online. Well, not so much. I'm going to pop in this, 3 ways to avoid online scams. I pasted mine in. Now, Nicole, quick question for you. What's the #1 way to make text look amazing in 2 clicks?
Text layouts, dynamic.
Click, dynamic. Boom. Look at that.
Instant designer.
There's instant designer. I think it's going to scale it down a bit. And then we've got the alignment, lines of glory. There we go. You can see I've got those crosshairs there. That's right there, bang in the center. And I think, what should I do? I think I'll do one thing, which is take this mobile phone here, give it a click. And I'm going to, now I could press replace there, but this is something I only learned recently. If you press replace there, it will automatically say you've got to use a photo. I don't want to use a photo. I want to change it for a design asset. So I'm going to click off and click back on again. And I'm going to use this replace button up here, because if I click that and then go, yeah, design assets, you've got all the options there, design assets. And I think here I'll search for iPad. Will it give me that because it's a brand name? Yes, they will. Nice. So I think I'm going to find something. Yeah, there aren't loads actually. I thought there'd be more. Maybe this one here. This is cool. Tablet. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Class.
Getting scammed for some bananas.
Yeah. There you go.
Banana scam.
Yeah, exactly. So there we go. I've just changed the text, and I've changed one of the design assets in there as well. And I think I'm going to pass it over to NOC, Queen of the iPad, so that she can do something similar.
Yeah, let's go up to the themes. So I already went straight in. I couldn't wait. I go straight in and rename it. So now I'm going to go to my themes. And I was looking at them and I'm like, do you know what? Like the pastel ones are a wee bit of me. They're lovely, but it maybe doesn't scream the purpose and the audience that needs to see this. Like it might need to be a bit more punchy and impactful. This is quite a serious message to express.
It is indeed. Oh, nicely done.
So I'm going to go for this professional one and click through it. Let me see if I go view all in here. So when you click view all now, I've got my shuffle options. So they can, oh yeah, that one blends well with this little background, I think.
Yeah.
So I quite like that. I'm going to rock with that for now and
Yeah.
change my text as well. And Dom had his copy and paste, but my iPad friends, we have dictation. So right here, yeah. Oh, we've got the
Jealous.
microphone beside our space bar, and we can just dictate what we want. So we're saying 3 ways. Was it to avoid scams?
To avoid online scams, yeah.
To avoid online scams. To avoid online scams. Cams. Well, want to avoid them too. So let's put the S back in there. And now we're going to go over, because you see now I've got like capitals and lowercase, so my text is just on default, but I need to be an instant designer as well. Instant designer. Boom.
Bosh.
Bish, bosh,
Yes.
bosh. Just like that.
That's lovely.
It's
What are
looking
you
well.
doing to make it go? Are you pinching to make it go bigger and smaller? Look at that.
All these digital literacy skills, eh? Pinch
I
in
know,
and out.
exactly. Yeah,
And then
very nice.
right now I can't see my
Why
little
is that?
icons because I need to scrub this playhead forward for where they come in, because you can see there's some layer timings have been turned on here, so I
Yes.
can see these little dots.
Mm.
But I just need to scrub that forward to see what other animations come in. And yes, John did that one. I'll do this one as a little
Yeah,
replace.
good.
Click on it, and then let's go over here and down to design assets. And
What
search.
are you going to choose?
Eeny, meeny, miny. Why is that misbehaving? Tablet. Let's see if I can search for that. My keyboard's acting up. Of course it is.
Yeah.
That's it. And do that again. Replace with design assets. Yeah.
It's not searching for you, is it?
It's not hitting enter.
Maybe try and delete it and then just go and
Yeah, then what? Let's do that. Bin that. Get out of here. Let's go to elements and search tablet in here. Tablet. No,
it's been so funny. Maybe you need to go out and refresh the project.
Let's do that.
Yeah, you do that, and I'll show a little something on the screen as well while that's going on.
Hey, live TV, friends.
Yeah, exactly. So another thing that you can do, you see this public service announcement here? Well, you can't really see that writing very well. So I could go over and change the fill color, maybe to, does that works quite nicely. And then also you could go to the 3 dots with it selected, duplicate it, and then bring it down. And then you could put your name in there. So I could put by Dom Schreiner. There you go. Nice. So there's different ways in that you can do your personalize your first scene. Would you like me to go on to the second one?
Yeah, well, I'm ready now, but actually because I had to go in, that did work. Going back out and in worked for me. Because I deleted my element and then popped in a new one, it's not going to have the animation on it that I did have before. True. So I have to reanimate it. So very quickly, once I've clicked on this, I'm just going to scroll down to the bottom and choose one of my many animation options.
Nice.
I like a little spin.
Oh, lovely.
We can customize this spin even more. Maybe I wanted to flip in that way. I wanted to come down this way. You know, just see if internet day go wild. Yeah. And then because I've got this layer timing, this is just if you've done what I've done. I maybe want this to come in a little later. So I'll just drag my layer timing a little bit later on.
Yeah. So you can preview that by like moving your playhead along. Oh, look at that. That was nice. Well. It did work well. That worked really well, because actually having different animations at different times is nice, isn't it? Keeps the interest.
Yeah, exactly. Especially, no spoilers, but I'm assuming we're going to do a little voiceover later. But
oh, you keep it in the can. Keep it in the can, please. Right, here we go. Right, so that's your first one that you've done some changes to. That's good. And then right, so scene number 2. If we go, you can scrub with your playhead, and you go along. Oh, now look at this. Now you see over here it says add an illustration here. Well, it's kind of prompting you to do something here. So what I'm going to do is click on that add an illustration. I'm going to bin it, and I'm going to bin this kind of sticker thing, because what it's telling you to do is replace this image here. Now, This was generated by AI. So if I click on it, Nicole O'Connor, where am I going to find the information that was used to create this image?
So you can see the little menu button has appeared in front of the generate image. It kind of looks like the white circle. Oh, we're going to more.
Oh, this one over here, you mean?
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's what I mean. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So what am I clicking here? These sliders?
Yeah, these sliders, and then you'll have all of your edit options to generate a new image.
So it says a cartoon of a teenager on the computer. Right. So I'm going to change this now. Watch this. I'm going to put a photo of a granddad on the computer because my dad is a granddad now. So this is going to be for him, you see. And content type, I'm going to change from art to photo. And then I'm going to deselect this cartoon one. There we go. I'm just going to keep it really simple. It's going to be a photo of a granddad on the computer. Content type is going to be photo. I'm not going to select any styles or anything like that. And then I'm going to click generate. Now it's going to give me 4 results. You can see these kind of gray boxes down the bottom. Oh, check it out. One of them is a grandma.
Yeah, diversity.
Exactly. And one is actually on the computer.
In the computer. He's FaceTiming you.
Yeah, I know. Also, his head's kind of popping out the screen.
I was going to say he's got some futuristic technology there.
Yeah, exactly. But this one's pretty good. I mean, it doesn't look exactly like my dad. He's got a much better beard than my dad's ever had, but still pretty good. So that's how I changed it. Now, why does the photo look a little bit different to the photo there?
There must be an effect on that. So if we
let's check it out
there and go and explore what else has been toggled on, and you can spot it because it's blue.
NOC, she always knows. It's got an effect on it called duotone. It's down here, so I can click it. And I think I could go none. I'm going to go none because I want everyone to see how handsome my dad is. There we go. So we've done that. That's one way of doing it. And then we've got I always... and I'm going to change this. I always, it's on the challenge page. If I show you the challenge page quickly, there we go. You can copy it from here, just like I'm doing. Double check the identity of anyone I'm in contact with online. I've copied that using Control and C, and then I'll go back to my video, and then I'll triple click actually in this box, paste it in. Nice. I'm happy with that. I always double check the identity of anyone I'm in contact with online. And you can scrub through, just check that everything's okay. Look at that. Nice. So that was dead easy. Bit of Gen AI. I wonder what NOC is going to come up with. Let's have a look.
Yeah, let's go. So same thing. We're going to delete this, just tapping it and binning it. And then when we have tapped on our generative image here, we're going over to the sliders on top of generate image. I'm going to change my prompt. So I'm going to go with a child on a tablet with a TV in the background.
Oh, nice. Getting specific.
Yeah. You got a vision in your head. See if it comes up with that. Content type, I'm going to go with graphic. Let's have a different one. So we've had art was the templated one. You did a photo, and I'm going to take off cartoon as well. Okay. And I'm going to toggle on digital art just to see what that gives me. I mean, I'm very tempted by chaotic, to be honest. I don't want too much chaos for this. So let's see what we're going to work with. And yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Very good.
Very cool.
This one's cool. And again, you can see the filter very apparent on this one. I think what I love doing whenever I generate things is I love giving a bit of feedback. So for example, on this one, I can see like the background of the tablet has like the screen facing the wrong way. So like I got my pupils to do this last year as well. Just give feedback on one image every time. And it's so super quick. You just go to 3 dots, submit feedback, and say, I dislike this. And I can give it a reason why the tablet screen is facing the wrong way.
Wow. This truly is digital literacy.
Yeah, but I think this is a way that we make the internet better, right? This is
Yeah,
this is what we
yeah.
want. Submit,
Nice.
done. And then I'll stick with this one.
Yeah.
Let me remove the filter or change the filter perhaps. So I'll go down to my effects and perhaps I'll go with
the tint
two-tone
looks
one
good.
that's orange here.
Really? Nice.
Ooh, interesting.
Wow, look at that.
If you did want to level up your he's
Oh, yeah. Reversing it just makes it go crazy.
Yeah, that's epic. But I could change this shadows to maybe be the navy in the background here by using my color dropper. And I'll go find that here. Yeah, kind of blending in. And then
that's really nice.
I'll go find from here. There we go.
Oh, lovely. Yeah.
Now, Mr. Dom Trainer, you were super helpful because what you did for all of us iPadders on the screen.
Yeah, that's true.
You have a Google Doc for us on challenge 2, but you've put challenge 1 in there as well.
Yeah, do you know what? I just forgot to put the button in the first challenge. Yeah, good one. Good spot.
When you click this open, boom, we've got a very easy way now that we can copy and paste. So hold down on this one, double check the identity, copy, and then go back in. And now we can double click.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, and my paste button is right here.
Yes. I always forget that one. I'm always like on the screen trying to like tap and paint, but it's always just there, isn't it?
Yeah, and if it's not right there, you can tap in this the blinking cursor space, and you will get a paste option.
Very nice.
Oh, yeah.
Loving your work. Right. Oh, do you know one thing we didn't do?
Oh, what was that?
Voiceover.
See? I knew there was going to be a voiceover.
I know. I tell you what, do you want to do it?
Yeah. So add audio at the bottom. And when you click that, it opens up in the media tab on the audio tab. And here we've got our voiceover to record. So I'm going to scrub my playhead. Well, probably back to the whole start, to be honest, wouldn't I?
You can do you first one as well, yeah. Do it all.
Let's record. Do we allow access to the microphone? Yes, we do. And then start recording. Public safety announcement. Oh, public service announcement, not safety. I'm going to delete that. Restart.
So one thing you'll notice on the iPad when we're sharing the screen is
public service announcement. 3 ways to avoid online scams. I always double check the identity of anyone I'm in contact with online. Ooh, just in time.
Nice. So that is kind of overlapping, isn't it? Different scenes. So what can you do with that green blob?
First of all, you can see that my voice has just gone into this next scene. So I'm just going to extend this scene by tapping on it. And then I've got this little black handle that I can pull and stretch a little bit longer to connect with that. So that you'll hear me the next time. And then what I might also like to do is split my voiceover clip. So you can, because I recorded over 2 scenes, but I realized, silly me, I didn't have my voiceover starting back here. So I can find where it ends.
Can't hear your sound now.
You can't hear that. Yeah. But
that's okay.
Good thing for me is that I can almost see it. You know, I can
see the gap.
I can see the gap in my voice. And once you've lined up the playhead with where you need it to be, you can go to the 3 wee dots and you can click split. Nice. And then now I can drag this little bit of my, yes, I didn't mean to do that. Drag this little bit up here.
And how do you drag it over? Is it just literally just hold and
press down on it. Press down on it, and then you can slide it wherever you want. So nice. Just starting after the outro.
Lovely. Okie dokie. Let me have a go at that. Right. So if you want to do the first one, you can. I'm just going to kind of leave that one, I think, and just let it be the title screen. And so what I need to make sure is that my playhead, this bad boy here, is right at the start or near the start of my second scene. And the thing is here is double check the identity of anyone I'm in contact with online. So I'm going to pop it there because I can still see the text, which is handy. You can press the add audio, but if you want to do it the long way, you can go to media, audio, record voiceover, microphone. I've got a posh one here. So let's do this. I always double check the identity of anyone I'm in contact with online. Wow, just in time.
He's done this
Tell me
before.
if you can hear this. I can't remember if I switched the sound on. Can you hear this? I always double check the identity of anyone I'm in contact with online. Could you hear that?
We could indeed.
Oh, perfect. Wonderbar. Right. So that's great. I'm happy with that. But like Nicole said, if I just zoom in on my timeline here, I have to use this one. If I'd gone over here, Nicole showed us that you can just click on the end of your clip and just drag it out until it goes past. But I, like a true pro, just managed to get it in time. Right.
He's a professional.
Right. So I'm happy with all of that. That's great. Okay. Right. Scene number 3. Click to get the playhead in scene number 3. Now, what are we going to do here? Well, let's just scroll until all the things are on the screen. Okay, cool. So we've got a photo on there. What else have we got? And we've got some text. So if I go back to this one, if I ever feel uncomfortable, I can hang up or disconnect until I feel more secure. So that's whether it's on the phone or whether you're on the internet or whatever, you can always do that. So let's share this tab. First thing I'm going to do, triple click in here. I've already got my text. Bosh, it's in there. That's dead easy. But then my photo here. Now, mine is like, if I ever feel uncomfortable, I can hang up or disconnect. So it's kind of like I want to have a picture of, a boy or a girl or whatever, and maybe on a computer looking shocked, something like that. Now, remember before we said that there are 2 ways to replace. There's one that's just right there, and there's one over here. Now, this one will give you all the options, but if you just click this one, because I want to replace it with a photo, it'll just go straight to photo. So I'll go child, computer, shocked. Okie dokie. What do we got? Well, actually, this one's good.
Yeah, and it's clean.
Yeah, because also, like, when people are gaming online, sometimes they're in contact with people there as well, aren't they?
Yeah,
so
and that's very prime place for scams to get coins to spend in games and things like that. So you gotta be on your guard then too.
That's true. NOC is so useful that she knows about all of these things, you see.
I love games.
Do you? Are you a big gamer?
Big gamer, yeah.
All really?
Yeah, FIFA and Sims are my current.
You are joking, really? That's mad. That's so
when
cool.
I have time, which wasn't January anyway.
That's what I was thinking. When does she have the time? Right. Maybe I'll go darken on this one. That looks pretty cool. Tint could be good, but it's kind of not a great tint. So you can click it again, go to the color and try something else. Yeah. Nice.
Oh, he's jaundiced.
Yeah. But you need to put them under the lights. Right. Let's stick that there. So, I think I'm good with that. I think that's all good. I think I've got a voiceover to do. Let me just do that super quick, in fact.
Yeah.
This one's a bit longer, actually, so I might have to do that trick that Nicole showed us before. Let's go to media. Oh, it's on photos. I don't want photos, I want audio. Record voiceover. I think it disappears from the screen when I do it as well. I can't remember now. Or maybe it doesn't.
There, yeah.
Oh, that's good. I think this will be longer, but I'll try and do it quickly. If I ever feel uncomfortable, I can hang up or disconnect until I feel more secure. Now, I just let it run over a little bit. Exactly. I let it run over.
Show you know how to extend your clip.
I just wanted to show that I've got good skills, even if Nicole is the queen. So, and then I can just extend that over until it just overlaps the end of that. There we go. Right. I'm all good with that. Let's go to NOC. Let's see what she's got.
Beautiful. Right. Let's get our copy on for the next one. Back into Adobe. Double clicky. Highlight all the stuff that we want to get rid of. And then paste. And then, of course, if you want to come up with your own ones, just type it in.
Yeah.
Or just dictate your own one. You don't have to use these ones. I'm sure you guys all have loads of great ideas. And then let's change up this picture. So let's click it. Replace a row. And I'm thinking of one like someone. Ooh.
Wow. That's the fairy dust. Just came in right there.
Because Apple Intelligence was activated. Right.
Oh, wow.
Let's go for, I want someone like hanging up a phone. So, I mean, can hanging up a phone? Can we do that one? Is that too niche?
Pretty good.
Yeah. You know what, that one, because I can see that they're hovering over the end call button.
Yeah.
And I just double tapped the photo there because I actually want more of the phone in so that I can change the mask of this crop.
Yeah.
So that looks a wee bit better. And I agree with needing to change up the effects or the filters that are on this one.
She loves a duotone.
Do you love a duotone, to be honest? I use them quite a lot. I always I always tend to customize them. Yeah, that one works for me. And then I'll just need to do my voiceover. But you know what? I can mute this and I can do my voiceover while you rock on with the next one.
Yeah, okay, cool. Right. Let me get it back. Okay, so I've done that slide. So now slide or seam. Look at me, old school slide. And then I'm just going to have a look at this one. Right. Okay. When I'm not sure, let me just scroll it until, let me just scrub until the text comes on. So this is the bit I want to change. Ask a teacher or parent. So if I go over here, ask a teacher or parent before I give out personal information. So it's kind of the same, but let me, oh no, it is exactly the same. Well, I'll leave it in there. I don't need to change that one. That's fine. You can change it to whatever you like. But the thing I do want to change is this here. I have no idea. I mean, it's kind of someone doing online shopping. So I get it. But I think I want to select it because I want to replace that. And what am I going to do? Oh, I'm going to do a cool thing. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to delete. And then I'm going to go. So let me show you how I'm going to get here. If you're not here already, I've deleted that. If I go back here, do you know what? I often think I don't show the back button enough. Back.
Oh, I call that bestie. So not all my sessions say, everyone, this is your bestie. Say hi, bestie.
Yeah.
Hi, bestie.
And then also you've also got a redo bestie as well. So that'll take it out as well. And then I'm going to go to media on the left-hand side, animate characters. Now I think what I'm going to encourage Emma to do is actually record her own video.
Who's Emma? Who's Emma?
Oh man, I got through like nearly all of it without doing that.
So well.
Anyway, I'm going to get NOC to record her own video on the iPad because that is a standout feature on the iPad. But on the browser, I'm going to go to animate characters. I think I will use the bandits. Why not? Because it's
spamming bandits.
And the thing I want to say is ask a teacher or parent before I give out personal information. Okay, well maybe the bandit isn't the right one. Maybe I'll use Terry. Yes, Terry. loving your gloves, mister. Right. Right. So I'm gonna use the enhanced speech thing here because that is going to make all the people in your class melt away into the background while you do your recording. You will not hear them. Here we go. Ask a teacher or parent before you give out personal information. Done. Now, it's having a little think. It's uploading itself. It's going to have a listen to my voiceover. It's going to start waving its arms. Well, its arms. Terry's arms. Hopefully it's going to wave his gloves as well. And those fantastic eyelashes.
Mouse, aren't
they? Yeah, I know they are very Mickey Mouse, yeah.
I want these 6 hairs on Terry's head to move.
Wouldn't that be fun? And maybe a fluttering of those wonderful eyelashes as well.
Oh yeah, big stomp of the feet. Depends how expressive it thinks your voice was.
Yeah, I know. He's probably going to stand there like a statue. So, right, there we go. We're on 91%. It's about to export. And watch this, because I did it on a transparent background, you see. And maybe I should have shown that. But look, I've got Terry right in there. Boom. Well done, Terence. And stick him right in there. Now, which way should it be facing, Nicole? What do you think?
Yeah, probably facing towards the text. So you might flip it horizontal. Yeah, we flip.
Now then, this is next level. It's down here, you see. Give it a flip. Terry's facing the other way now. Cool. Let's see what's going on here. So,
ask a teacher or parent before you give out personal information.
Terry's wife. Terry's wife was epic.
He's absolutely the new favorite by an absolute mile. Right, well, there you go. I've got my text in there. I've put Terence in there. But hey, watch this from NOC. She's gonna. Well, I'm putting pressure on her now.
Yeah, I don't know if I can even compete with Terence.
It's a bit of a longer. It's a bit of a schlep, isn't it, on the iPad to get an animate from audio character in there? But the camera feature.
Yeah. So what I can do is I can upload a video from my device, but of course I've got my camera built into my iPad. So all I need to do is go to my camera.
Because you can do it directly in there as well.
Can you? Go and teach me.
Yeah, I think it was new. I think go to videos. Should go to upload from device. There you go. Yeah, I think it's new.
The king teaching the queen. So take a photo.
I know, see something.
I love learning new things. The cat is filled with me learning new things. So, would you like to access your camera? Yes, we would allow that. And you'll see it's automatically turned grey because that's where you guys are.
Hey!
So what I need to do is flip this around to be in selfie mode. Now,
amazing.
What I also need to be is in video because that's where we're going to do recording. No, what am I saying? That's what I need a reminder of.
You need to say, ask a teacher or parent before I give out personal information.
Okay.
And you can just say, like, when I'm not sure, I tell an adult, something like that.
Yeah. Top tip for the iPad is find out where the camera is. So mine is just down here. And that's also where the mic is. So don't cover your hand on the top of the microphone. The microphone is opposite the charging port. And number one thing I see people clamp the iPad on both sides and they cover that microphone. So right up here is I'm going to leave it hands-free and record. If I'm not sure, I won't share my personal information without asking a teacher or an adult first. I'm so definitely going to do that. So I'm just going to click use video and pop myself in. Now, I'm really curious if once that loads in a wee second, if my background is tidy enough for the little doggo friend here to eat it all away.
Check it out.
This would be a good test, wouldn't it? So let's click
I think it would, on
that and see if we can just get me and maybe not my fun sticker board, although my sticker board is pretty epic, so I'm not going to be totally
and the lights on it.
Yeah. Super trendy.
Yeah, it is super trendy.
Hey, and this is another AI tool. You know, it's more AI. Yeah.
Well, exactly. Look at that. It's done all right, hasn't it?
Yeah, it did pretty good.
Yeah.
All I'll do is just let me drop that down because I want it to be sitting right on top of that bit. These pink guidelines. No. There we go.
There you go. That was nice.
Yeah. And have a little play.
Nice.
You can't hear my sound because my sound's playing through here, but you know what?
Yeah. It's perfect though. It's so good.
Yeah, and it automatically stretched it to fit the length of my video.
Oh, that's interesting. It's interesting it'll do that for video, but not for sound.
That was helpful. I suppose because it's in the scene, it's not something underneath the scene that could overlap, you know?
Yeah, maybe. That is amazing. Good work from NOC. Right. One thing I will say is if you do have your character in there and maybe they're on top of your question mark here, because the question mark is great. Now mine's okay for that, but you know, you might want to play with like where it sits or whatever. I can pop Terence underneath, or you know, I probably wouldn't want to put him underneath, but I just think that question mark is really cool actually. So maybe I'll just have it. So don't forget that you can play with all your layers here by moving Terence up and down. Right, we're on the home stretch here, so I'm gonna go. Go, Terence, go. Terence, right, and now the last one is, what am I gonna do here?
Too good to be true.
Too good to be true. That would be a great thing to stick in there. Beers, too good to be true. And then I could just press return and then put a capital letter before teachers email me. Keep your info private. Do you know what? It's happened before. My internet, maybe I'll change this from my internet safety motto to my online scam motto. I don't know, maybe something like that. Also, do you remember that I changed the text on the first one?
Yes.
I wonder what that color was. Oh, it's like this greeny one. Cool. Okay, so maybe I'll do that at the end as well. So I'll go all the way to the end, give it a click, go to fill, and it's actually in my page theme. Yeah. Keep your info private. Yeah, exactly. Now, I think, do you know what? I think that's enough because people can click around and do different things and things like that. But the only thing that I'm going to do to finish this off is I'm going to come out of all of this. So what's the one thing that would level this up, do you think?
A wee bit of music.
Oh, yeah. We're going to search for Stone Cold Banger. So we're going to go to
a wee corporate tune.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try corporate. This is NOC's big tip. So if she goes to audio, and then I've got computer, child computer shop, get rid of that and put corporate. Apparently, that's where all the best tracks live.
This is...
That's okay. Don't mind that. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Some are pop inspiring. There we go. Now, I know you have very strong views about this, NOC. What is?
It's going to be loud.
It's going to be loud, isn't it? And is it gonna go on top of my voiceover? So, what's your magic number that you bring your tracks down to?
Yeah, I usually go down to 10, although I do like the motto of 20's plenty, but it all depends on how loud your voice was.
Yeah, that's true. So maybe I can play it now, but I've got I haven't got anything on that section, but the voiceover kicks in here. I always double check the identity of anyone I'm in contact with. I'm happy with that. That works. So that's my video done. Let's see what corporate track NOC picks.
I like it. Too good to be true. No. Raven misbehaving. Too good to be true. There we go.
Nice.
I liked your question mark idea for the end of it too.
Yeah. You're cute. It's playing silly letters today, isn't it?
It really is. A question mark. You know what? You can also dictate your punctuation.
Yeah, that is cool. Yeah, but
question mark. There we go.
Yes. Nice. See what she's done then.
Now, I'm going to come back in a second.
You know what? We'll have to just get some good grace from teachers that you're going to do that at a later date.
Yeah. Trust me, teachers. I'm one of you. And yeah, corporate's the one for me. Corporate. I swear, this is where everyone who creates ads for social media, they must go in here.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
For all of these. Yeah, my enter button just isn't wanting to work today. So I'm gonna try explore one of these pre-populated ones. So I'm gonna click into happy.
Yeah.
And what I like looking for is there, look, corporate. That's here. You can't even hear this one. Yeah.
That's the one.
That's the one.
It's the perfect one. And it'll go right across. And then she's gonna get a magic number.
Yeah, I got it right down. I think I'm gonna need 10. Because I just love the sound of my own voice, you know?
Yeah. So, who doesn't?
I like to hear myself.
The Northern Ireland accent is the best accent in the world. That is my number one fact.
Sometimes I hear it, but I think Dairy Girls did a lot for us. You know, we all there we are. You know what?
You happy with your video? Yeah, give it a share. Let's watch you doing a share.
Yeah. So I can download it to my device, to my camera roll. If you have the luxury of having lots and lots and lots of storage space, lucky you. But let's just drop the video resolution down a bit because 720 is plenty.
Yes.
And you can click download on that. But if you don't want to take up storage space on your device, maybe it's a shared device, things like that, then you can get a view only link. So let me cancel out of this and show you that, which is up here, share, and then view only link.
Nice.
You just create that link, and that's the one that you can go and share on any of your digital learning environments, Teams, Classroom, Seesaw, etc.
Yes, there we go. Right, let's go back, and it's time for us to go to our second challenge. Well done, everyone, on challenge 1. If you want to pause and finish that one off, you absolutely can. But this one is all about how to spot email scams. We're going to make an infographic. So the text is there. You can use these words. You've got these things on here, which you can use in these little boxes that I've made here. But let's get going on this. And I'm going to start by sharing this tab. Now, if you've done your video, you can go to the big A or the tiny A. We see the big A. There's a tiny A in the top left. Give it a click.
Massive.
Yeah, the massive A. Right, and then we're going to go over to create a graphic, which is the green one on the right-hand side here. Give it a click. Question number 1, NOC. What's the first thing to do?
Rename your project.
Yes, SIG info 2025. Okay, that'll do. Right. Whoa, where's it gone?
It's in the bottom right corner, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know. I have absolutely no idea to get it back. So let me just refresh and it'll just be there. Sometimes it does silly things like that.
Real life troubleshooting.
There it is. And it's in there. Yeah, exactly. Real life troubleshooting. If it happens to the Queen, it'll happen to all of us. So let's go to, first thing we're going to do is get a background. So I'm going to go to elements on the left-hand side. There's a special category called backgrounds. And recently, I think, do you know what? I always do this. And then Emma and Nicole always find better ones than I do. But I will go and do my best. And do you know what I've been searching for quite a lot is geometric pattern or geometric. And this one's pretty cool. I like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Pretty
so,
paper.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So let's go and put some text in here. I'm going to go to text, add your text. I'm just going to, now you can get this from, well, actually, I don't have this. I don't have how to spot email scams. So you guys are going to just have to type it. What are you, what else can you do? How to avoid online scams. Oh, not cams. Scams. Second time today. Right, how to avoid online scams. Let's make ourselves designers in 2 clicks. Text layouts, dynamic. Very nice. Now, I think I probably want online scams to be on its own line. How am I going to do that?
Return. Paste the cursor right before the O of online and hit that return button.
And hit that return button. Online. Yeah, it didn't kind of do exactly what I wanted it to. Yeah. How to avoid online scams. I want online scams to be big, I suppose. Maybe I'll do another return. That's kind of better, I think. Something like that anyway. And then I'm just going to scale this up. Yeah, nice and big. And then, you see I've got a pink line there telling me it's centered. But this text is pretty boring. So I'll go to recommended view all. Let's find something else which is got a bit more about you. And then let's oh, this one's quite nice. I like that. And then I'm going to come back out of it there. And then I'm going to put an outline on it, I think. So here you can see the fill color is black. Outline has got a through, which means, what does it mean?
I wasn't paying attention. I was getting my background. What does it mean? It means you've no outline on.
Yeah, and then the outline. Yeah, and then I'm going to bring the outline and take this right up. Ooh, 100%. Yeah. Ooh, why not?
Chunky.
And then you're going to play it. Yeah, exactly. It's like a chunky knit. And then I'm going to stick that on there. How to avoid online scams. That'll do for me for now. Let's hop over to NOC and see what she's got.
See why I was so distracted? Wow.
Yeah.
What? Well, you teed me up as I always find something better. So I was like, right, well, now the pressure's on. I've got to bust out something.
Absolute
So I went to elements, and then right along the top went to backgrounds, and I searched tech gradient. So some of these are pretty cool. I mean, I really like this one. This one's feeling quite like data centered, doesn't it? You know, a lot of fun things going on. You know, it could be busy. I like this one as well. So yeah, there's a lot of great ones in here. Some are quite psychedelic or like straight off like Windows 10, you know, backgrounds from back in the day. So yeah, I'm gonna go with one of these ones. One of these ones. Yeah. Oh, I like this one actually because it's got some like texture in here as well. And again, I want to be alarmist. I want to be like,
do you know?
Very important announcement. Don't fall for any. But I mean, that one's cool. So yeah, choosing all the options.
Oh, that's nice.
Let's go with the green for more positive than the red. Let's go with that one. I'm pop in some text. So add in my text. And what was how to avoid on email scams?
Yeah, that's
avoid email scams.
Yeah, I didn't put email in mine. I'm just changing it now.
Drop this. Instant designer, text layouts, dynamic. Boom. Oh yeah, yours was online scams, but that works just as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, but no, that's right. That's the best one. Scans. You got scans in there.
Oh, technology. Let me just hop down here, replace that.
Nice.
And yeah, I'm going to go into some of these recommended fonts as well. And I like a chunky font. That's usually what I'm looking for. Ooh, this one's fun text.
Yeah, that is nice.
Fun. You know what? I accept your recommendation, Adobe Express. And let's scale this up. And what did you think it was like the top third of the screen?
Yeah, I think that's enough. Yeah.
All right, let's get my outline here because I totally paid attention to all of that bit and change the color. Go into my custom. Maybe I can find.
Yeah. That's great.
Looking good. Ooh, it's like lime greeny almost. It's like the Grinch sending you an email.
Yeah, exactly.
I can work with this.
A good friend of mine, the Grinch. I like him a lot. Right. let's have a look here. Now, one thing I was thinking when I was doing that, I was thinking, do you know what? I would really like this to stretch across the page a little bit more. And here's a trick that I'm sure Nicole taught me at one point. You click the text spacing here, and then you can change the letter spacing. Ooh. And it does give it a different vibe, but it does mean that it kind of fills the space a little bit better. So I like that. Right. And then I'm going to go over to media on the left-hand side. And then I want a photo, so I can click photos in here. And I can put like, what I'm going to put like tablet screen. Now, the reason why I do that is because what I want is, I want to have a screen where which has got a white kind of center where I can put some information on. So there's a bit of criteria here that I want. I want something that is going to be sort of straight on, so I don't have to put things at an angle and it's going to look weird. And I want it to have a white screen. So I put tablet screen, and this one I think is a cracker. So I'm going to put that in there, and then I'm going to put it round about there. Now, a few things I could do here. One is probably, do you know what? What I probably want to do is just bring in the corners here, because I want this screen to be quite big. So the more I kind of trim it down like that, using those corners. Well, they're not corners, are they? They're not corners at all. The long sides. The more I can scale it up so we can get information onto that tablet screen. And that is what I'm going to do. I mean, I could even just go really, really tight on it. I do kind of want to make it look real by having the hands in there. So I'm happy to keep them in there. And I want to make it look like it's kind of on a desk. But I'm going to make it as big as possible. There we go. I mean, you could actually You could actually do it so that it kind of fills
Just
up.
fill the whole bottom. Yeah.
Yeah, or maybe have a little bit at the bottom. That's fine. Yeah, do you know what? I'll make it go all the way across. So that's what I want to do, and I think maybe I'll pass it straight back to you, just because I think that one's worth people spending a bit of time on, I think. So that's my image in place before I put my text in there, and let's go over to Nicole. See what she's got.
So yeah, so I'm searching for a tablet screen and going to go into view all and find a version of this myself, because I know where you're going with this. We don't really want one tilted, because then that's going to play with our perception, isn't it?
Yeah,
put something on it. So I might go with this one, perhaps.
Yeah,
and I can
that'd be good.
I can work around it. And I wonder if I go into erase, and it's on quick selection, if I can select.
Oh
yeah. I have my Weetabix.
That is unreal.
No.
That's next level.
Boom.
That is great, because you can make that. Do you know what? I think probably make it bigger. I think you need more screen.
Yeah, even bigger.
Yeah, and the beauty of that is that because she did that amazing little trick with the arrays, that is just class. Because you can still see the background. That is great. I really think that is next level. I really think you've shown me up there. Thanks. So there we go. So all we need to do now is get our text in. So if I go back to share this tab instead, what we need to do is we need to have kind of 5 boxes, I suppose. We've got one for this. You can see it over on the left-hand side here. And then you've got these 4. Now you can just do 3 now if you want. That's absolutely fine. But let's just grab one piece of text, and it is in the Google Doc. So if you need the button, go there if you're on an iPad. I'm just going to copy that first piece, and then I'll go back to share this tab instead. Then I go to text, add your text, bosh that in there. Now that is giving me a completely different style, I think. Is that a completely different style? Oh, no, it's not. It's just that when it's dynamic, it looks different. So that's great.
Yeah,
I really like that.
See the lowercase font of it.
Yeah, exactly. Now, what are you noticing? I don't know if you're noticing the same thing that I'm noticing. That the text is very spaced out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's taken that same letter spacing. So maybe I'll bring that down, and that's nice because it makes it a bit smaller. So that's good. That looks good. It's on 3 lines. Now, I could make a box for this, but Nicole knows that there's a little trick. You can, with it selected, you can go down here, and rather than having to make a box and then put it behind it and then put the 2 things and line them up, just go to shape on the left-hand side. Ooh, the yellow works. Well, I didn't want to say it because I always say it. I always think I'm mean when I say it. Show more, and then I'll do a little box. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. I like that a lot. So I can position that kind of, maybe I'll put it a little bit higher up, something like that. Now I've got that box. Well, now I've got that text with the kind of spacing that I wanted, with the kind of text.
Shape background.
Thank you. Yes, I can click it, 3-dot it, duplicate, and then I'll bring that somewhere else. And then this is where I can go, and it's dead easy now because I can just copy, triple click, paste. Nice.
Triple click.
Triple click.
All the clicks.
Yeah, I'm a triple clicker. And then again, 3 dots, duplicate, and then put it somewhere else, like here, for example. Go and get my text. They ask for private information. You don't want to be giving any of that out online. That would not be a good idea. Triple click, paste. You see, this is going really well. And I like the fact that it's got different size boxes. That's cool. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dot these around, you see. So I'll go back to this tab. They make it feel like an emergency. Or maybe they ask for money. I'll do 3. And then go back to my screen. 3 dots, duplicate, stick it somewhere else. Triple click, paste. They ask for money. Right. There we go. I've done 4 boxes in record time there.
You really did.
I bet Nicole can't do it that fast. Second.
Oh, don't you go do the challenge. Make that irresistible to me. Very competitive. Right. The email address is suspicious. Suspicious.
Yes.
And let's go back in here. Go to my paste button. Boom.
Oh, what?
Just like that. Now I've got the same one where actually my spacing isn't too bad.
No, it's good.
Just to be a wee bit neater. Line spacing a wee bit smaller. And then let's go and get a shape in this. And for this one, I actually want to change the color of my shape. In fact, I'm going to go find this.
Oh, nice. Dropper tool.
Lime green.
What an absolute pro.
And I'm going to increase my shape size just because there was like a little tiny thin line between them. I might as well just chunk it out. And I don't really want any shape opacity in this one, so I'm just keeping it up 100. And woo, too big. Now, other options are, of course, choosing all of these very decorative ones that you might like the look of. I might like this one, but not that big a size. There we are.
Yeah.
So, email address is suspicious. I'm going to stretch that one out because it's going to go along the top of the.
That's true.
The first bit, and then, well, actually, the first thing I missed a step, didn't I? Friends?
Well, it's just to do the same box. It's the same thing, isn't it? Duplicate it. And...
Just rinse and repeat. So, I find if I tap this, it's opening up my keyboard. So I'm going to try tap the layer for it instead.
Oh, that is such a good trick.
Boom, boom. Because every time I touch this, my keyboard comes up, and I don't want that. So I just need to get to these 3 wee dots to duplicate.
That's an absolutely pro iPad trick, that.
There. Now, this is where I need the top tip from over here, which was this bit. I skipped that line. Silly me. Go back in. Triple click. Triple click. I need to highlight all of this and then paste in my other one. Now, what I might do for this is I might actually just flip my shape and my fill like that.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah.
Psychedelic.
Yeah.
And I'll just be resizing this to, like that, fit it in 2 lines.
That's nice.
Bit like that. Or the big line, that's what I was looking for.
Great idea.
Now I can size it up a bit better. Okay. Now to continue the duplication of this one. So tapping over on the layers. 3 dots.
You know what? 2 very, very big tips there, I think. One is select it in the layer stack to move it. I think that's genius. I mean, I've been here 5 years and I didn't know that. And then the other one is flipping the fill and the outline and the shape.
Yeah. Click back in here. Delete all this bit. And then paste in. And I might merge they ask for private information and money. I might merge that as one. So let's just duplicate this and I'll just dictate it. Highlight everything. They ask for private info or money. Or you could go full information in there. Cool. So now I'm just going to have to play around with my spacing, depending on where I put some content in here. Oh, did I lose the main man? I did. Okay, so let's get our content in. What we need is something to be a pretend email address almost. So I'm going to get some text. I'm going to type in a pretend email address. So, and these email addresses are usually like quite close to the email address of the company that maybe is trying to scam you. So I want to make it sort of suspicious. And let's say like nearly at company dot email. So it's like nearly the address for this one. Now, what I'll want to do here, let me just move these out of the way for a wee second. What I'll want to do is if we there he is, he's coming back. You did a Moretta for me.
Yeah, I know. I did see the low battery sign. I thought I'll be fine. Clearly not. Anyway, where are you at?
Yeah, you're all good. I was just like, all right, let's start building this fake email then.
Yeah.
So I was just saying how the email address is the reason why you have to kind of like pay attention to how suspicious it is, because it could be super close to the email address of like insert company name here. There's usually just one little change. But yeah, did you have any top tips for how you were making this look more like an email? Were you using like a little search bar?
No, not really. No, not really for that one. I think I was just sort of relying on the icons really. To sort of bring that alive, because otherwise, that email bit is it's a little bit. It's not the most visual thing, so I had to present to come back on there.
No worries.
Maybe I'll stick a few icons in. Is that okay?
Yeah, icon up.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So if I look at my screen here, I've got the email address suspicious. So what I think, because I think Nicole had a really good one there in that she had that at the top, because that's where the email address is going to go. And then you've got things like they ask for money. So here I'm going to go to elements, design assets, search design assets, money. And this is where you can sort of put things in. What is that? Wow. That is crazy.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Mr. Moneybags in the chair there. They ask for money. Now it's covering my text. That's no good. So I'll bring it down and then it pops behind. Nice. They ask for private information. What am I going to use for that? Oh, do you know what would be a really good one for that? They ask for private information. I'm going to put padlock. Things. They ask for private. Yeah, and I really like this one. Not only because it's red and that should signal danger to you, but also they've kind of opened the padlock there. So I don't want them to do that. So that's the kind of icon I'm going to use in there. And again, maybe I just want to tuck it underneath my box of text there. Where's it going to pop through? That was the bottom one. There we go. They ask for private information. And then I'm going to do the email address up here. I'm just going to do it in as text. So maybe while I do that text email address, maybe we can look at some of your icons too.
Yeah. So I popped in this green money one, going for the very green theme at the moment. So I was just searching for personal info to see what came up, and I like this guy running away with my password. Come back here. So let me undo that. Size up at the corner. So yeah, looks like he's doing a runner with my So I like that one. And making it feel like an emergency sounds like it should be like an alarm.
Yeah, good one.
Or a siren, yeah. Yeah, something like this.
That's cool.
Let me see if there's not, but actually I'll take this blue one, but I'll put a filter or an effect on it. A little duotone. As we did those in the last. So tap on your image, scroll down in your edit panel, and then when we got effects, there's some red for danger.
Very cool.
Yeah, boom, boom. And then
that guy running away with your thing.
Yeah. He is. He's doing it. He's legging it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now I'm just like kind of matching up my text boxes with where my icons are. So
yeah,
my password runner needs to be beside my info and money.
Yeah.
And then I've got my alarm over there.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah. Nice. Well, I think we're pretty much there. So let me just show one thing that you can do if you wanted to, is that you could do like arrows and stuff like that. You could go to elements and then put arrow in there, and then maybe like pick pick some of those if you want to sort of line things up with, pieces of text and stuff like that. And then, but I'm just going to, sort of size mine up and just keep it at 3, and that's cool. And like we always do, you can download by using the download button up here. What file format would you use?
If I was printing PDF, but you might need to resize it perhaps.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
If it's not an A4 already.
Yeah.
But otherwise,
yeah, exactly. And then you can always press share, and then Google Classroom, Microsoft Teams, or a view-only link. There's also Google Drive and OneDrive, which is nice as well. That's a great thing. But a view-only link, and bish bash bosh, you are all done. Right. Yeah, I know. Well, NOC, she's got an appointment to get to. She's got lots of busy things to get onto. So I think it's time for us. Exactly, yeah. And you are very wicked. Which is why she used green today. It's the clues are always in the designs. But thank you very much.
You were electric pink because pink goes well with green.
I'm electric pink because I'm that kind of guy. Right. If you do share anything online, tag us. There's some tags there. Meredith's on there as well. And Nicole always sees Adobe for EDU. If you're looking for some more sessions, we've got loads coming up. So do register there, bit.ly/Adobe Leaders. And other than that, great job, Nicole, as always.
Well done, Dawn.
Queen of iPad.
Well done, everybody.
See you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.